dude.
Woo! Baby kicks. We are coming in hot and heavy today. This is RE Geeks, guys. Welcome back. That is the Michael Fielden right there. And we are going to be going over some really cool stuff today. We're going to be talking about AI agents. Now, is that Greg, Mike, Michael, are we talking about real estate agents? What are you doing?
Making an agent.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
What's an agent? It's a talking head.
What does an AI agent do, Michael? Why do we need these? And is it necessary, or is it like getting the brand new Apple Watch when it isn't necessary, but it's really flashy? Walk me through this.
Okay, Greg, we're going to start at the very beginning. And good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever it is in your part of
Good morning,
the world right now.
Good night. Yes.
Yeah, whatever it is when you decide to watch this right now, it's morning-ish for us, mid-morning. And we are starting out hot. I am reading about for those of you that don't know, Inman is one of the real estate sources that are often quoted, and they are now saying that the FBI is reporting that online real estate fraud is on the rise to the tune of $275 million.
That's it?
That's it.
I thought there was going to be $1 billion involved.
Not yet. It's new. But they're blaming it on AI. And that's the funny part. It's like, is it really AI or is it gangster?
Oh, I like how you turned your hat backwards like you're ready to brawl.
Okay. No, it's not. But, Greg, what we're going to talk about today is how to actually use AI for good. And the reason that we started with this conversation is I think there's so much stuff out there. And as real estate agents, I don't expect you to be the most technical person on the block. That's not the point. But that doesn't mean you can't take advantage of these tools. And I want you to start doing it today. And what Greg and I have decided is that we are going to show you how to do this in the sense of what is the mental process. If you want to learn the steps, we're going to have future classes, future training. We're offering stuff to do that. But let's start out, Greg, with the basics.
Let's go. I think it's important to because, I mean, in all honesty, ladies and gentlemen, when we were prepping for this show and this content, I sent Michael a slide deck. He sent it back. He said, no, we have to change it. He changed it up, and this is what we came out with. And as we prep for this again, this is a very comprehensive, easy to understand, step-by-step understanding of what an AI agent is and when it can be. So please, and I mean, I joke around a lot, but seriously pay attention to this. It is literally amazing when you understand the power behind this.
Okay, so what is an AI agent, Greg? An AI agent is basically an assistant. It's something that takes something you need to do and it helps you perform the action. Is it going to get out there and knock doors for you? No, absolutely not. It's not that kind of agent. It's something that takes a task that you find redundant and that is keeping you from doing the things that matter to you that you can do electronically, and it is going to work for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Okay. It will follow your instructions exactly. Okay. It takes action. So one of the things that we're going to step away from here with agents, Greg, is this isn't about chat. It's not about asking it a question and getting an answer. It's about actually doing things for you.
So wait, hold on a second. So, I mean, we all use chat sometimes as like an upgrade of Google, right? Get more specific questions answered. Like, this is amazing. So basically what you're telling me, and just so that I can clarify this, now at a very low cost or a no cost, depending, you're going to help me understand this. I can have an assistant. So we're going to say agent equals assistant at some level. Is that accurate?
Correct.
Okay, so now I can have this agent or assistant working for you, for me, whoever, 24/7 with the tasks that I give it, and it just nonstop going to churn through content and data. Is that accurate?
Let's go through the presentation and see what you think about the answer to that question at the end of this. So,
guys, that was me getting verbally slapped.
Yeah. Okay. So what's the difference between chat and an agent? Okay. Greg, you said it right there. So chat's just like Google. Okay. It's not Google. That's not what chat is. Okay. Chat, you ask a question. Google, you look for results. Okay. One prompt, one reply is chat. Okay. You take the next step. So now you've got to, you're going through your chat. You ask a question, it gives you a thing, and then you have to tell it what to do next.
True.
It is constantly waiting for you. It's great for questions and answers. It's great for rewriting email. It's great for a lot of things. But an agent, you're not asking it a question. You're setting a goal. You're saying, I want to accomplish this.
So give me an example of that. Like, and just anything. Like clean out your inbox and your
I have a lead that comes in from Facebook at 2 a.m. I want that person to get an email within 2 minutes.
Now, is that authentic though? And I'm asking that just to play devil's advocate. Is that authentic? Because who's really up at 2:30 in the morning responding to emails?
Doesn't matter if it's authentic. People are used to that kind of results. Think about it. If you ordered something from Amazon and did not get an email within a minute, wouldn't you be like, did I hit order?
Okay, that's an accurate statement. That's an accurate statement. I ordered something from a non-Amazon provider and I couldn't figure out where my damn order went. And so I hit them up on chat, not on ChatGPT, but on their chatbot on their site. Within minutes, I did not expect an answer until the morning or even later. Within minutes, they responded back to me. And then within another, I'm like, oh, I'm looking for blah, shipping date with, address and name, blah, blah, blah. They're like, oh, here's your tracking link right here. Sorry about that. Blah. And I was thankful for it.
Okay. And if you're worried about authenticity, maybe the 2:30 a.m. chat response is, hey, you've reached Greg's automated assistant and I'm here to help you with the basic information. And I am going to start trying to answer questions before Greg even gets his butt out of bed tomorrow morning so that you have some information, he has some information, and we can speed up this whole process for you. Because one of the things that people don't expect at 2:30 is answers.
That's true.
And an AI agent can give them answers. It can be multi-step and it can be autonomous. So it can answer questions about a property. It can answer questions about the market. Anything that you give it access to, it will have access to respond about. Okay. It takes the next step.
Well, hold on. I think you stepped over that really something very important right there. That you went above and beyond me being kind of a smart ass on this, but in actuality, what I have to understand is that the people that are sending you something at 2:30 in the morning, that is a ripping hot lead. There is a burning desire in that human being to buy, sell, or get information. And if you're the first one to meet that individual's needs, they would go and they will go banana socks for you because you're Johnny on the spot or Jane on the spot. I mean, when I bought my SRT Jeep, I mean, if the guy had called me the night before I bought it and said, hey, there's another guy coming in, man. I just want to give you a heads up via email. I would have been down there in a half a nanosecond to beat the other person because I wanted that item. So I think that's awesome. I think you're onto something here way more than I was.
Yep. So it also takes the next step for you, right? It can then move that into your to-do list. Hey, Greg, first thing you need to do tomorrow is respond to, or give this lead a call.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That'd be awesome.
It builds that for you. It's dynamic. You don't have to prompt it. So it's going to do it based on a trigger. The trigger is the information comes in as a lead. That lead can come into your CRM. It can come into your Facebook. It can come into your email. You choose where it comes in.
So text, if you want to wake up to a bunch of texts with like email and phone number to get back to these individuals, you pick your poison basically.
Well, if you're going to respond to people in text and you're going to say something that AI can respond, have AI do it.
Yeah.
Hey, AI, at 8 a.m., I want you to send all of my leads a text and say I'm on it. Whatever that message is. This is built for ongoing workflows. It's meant to be 24/7, 365 all the time. Okay.
That's awesome.
So as we continue through this, how an AI agent is built. Okay. We create a goal. What should it accomplish? Follow up with every new Zillow lead within 5 minutes.
That's a
Pretty realistic goal.
pretty easy.
Okay, pretty easy. What are the tools? Your email, your CRM, your calendar, your listing data, okay, your Facebook, your LinkedIn, anything that you have.
Mhm.
Okay, it's got a trigger. What starts it? A new lead, a form submission, a time of day, a specific event. Something happens to tell the AI to go.
Could you just do it? You said time of day, right? So you could set multiple triggers out for different, so your past clients, your current clients, your buyers, your sellers,
Yeah.
triggered events. So you could set it up like if there's a new article that came out about the interest rates dropping, affordability skyrocketing, great time to buy, trigger that, and send that out to all your buyers.
Well,
push them
or
along.
yes, you could absolutely do that. For me, one of my triggers that involves time of day is when to send out my mortgage update and when to send out my newsletter.
Okay.
Okay. So Friday at noon, send out my newsletter to all these people. It goes out to hundreds of people via email. It's an update on the market area, the weather, 4 or 5 activities that are going on in their neighborhood, okay, that are curated from the internet. And finally, it gives them a brief mortgage summary for the past week. Okay.
Gotcha.
Monday, I send out another email, and that email says, hey, here's what we are expecting with interest rates this week. I let it build it. Take the Fed news. I don't know any better than anybody else, and neither does AI. I'm not saying that this is what it's going to be. I'm saying that this is what we are projecting. Okay. Or the Mortgage Bankers Association is projecting. So there's a lot of stuff that goes into that time of day. Now, what can agents do for you? Lead follow-up. This is a great one. Auto respond. And I hate the word auto respond because it typically means that everybody gets the same thing. With AI, the inquiry comes in and it's responded to within seconds, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Now, if you have given it access to property data and you get an inquiry that says, hey, Greg, I saw you have 123 Happy Lane up for sale. Can you give me the price on that? And that comes in via email. AI says, dude, I know the price. Writes an email, short, brief, professional response and says, hey, Greg, or whoever writes in, that home is currently listed at $999,999. Boom. It can even add a call to action. Would you like more information on that? Would you like me to call you about this first thing tomorrow morning? Would you like this? Oh, it's Sunday. Would you like me to call you regarding this today, or should I reach out to you on Monday during the business day? Okay. AI knows where it's at right now and what it needs to say. CRM logging, get a new lead that comes into your CRM, into Follow-Up Boss. Okay. It gets moved to wherever you want it to be instantly. Showing coordination. Somebody sends you an email and says, hey, Greg, can I see 123 Happy Lane tomorrow at 11 a.m.? Okay. Yes, 100%. I'll meet you there. Or it looks in your calendar and says, hey, Greg's got an appointment at 11 a.m. I can't do 11. Could you do 12:30?
And it reschedules.
The other thing that AI is aware of is location awareness. If your 11 a.m. appointment is 40 minutes away, it's going to know, hey, Greg can't make that in 40 minutes. I'm going to say, do you want to do this at 1 o'clock?
Huh. Does it take in, this is a real question, does it take in like real-time traffic data or just standard like travel times, not with accident reports or anything like that?
It depends what you tell it to do.
Okay.
But what it will be using, because that's a forecast, is trends.
Okay.
Right? Meaning that it can only look at historical data. Well, traffic is usually XYZ unless there's an accident or something like that. Okay. Listing descriptions. Hey, Greg, can you tell me a little bit more about 123 Happy Lane? Boom. Listing description goes out. Maybe it quickly creates a PDF and says, here you go. The other thing that it's able to do, and this is, you're not going to be able to do this on day one as you're programming your own agent, but it can look into your CRM and say, hey, Michael is sending Greg an email regarding 123 Happy Lane. Michael has also seen these 5 properties, and we're going to say, okay, here's the information about 123 Happy Lane. Compared to the other properties you've looked at, this has a slightly bigger footprint. It's a slightly older home in a more mature neighborhood. Here's the information that you asked for. Let me know, again, because everything should have a call to action. Let me know if I can answer more questions about this. And maybe they reply to that email. And because this is not just prompt response, it's got the AI component in there. It knows to read the history of the email and say, okay, I've already sent an email. Now they're asking a question that's additional information about what I've sent. Okay. Depending on how deep you go, you might say, oh, in addition to 123 Happy Lane, here's other properties that you may be interested in.
I think I like that idea a lot.
A lot you can do. Market reports. Okay. Another great one, right? Compile weekly updates and email them to your farmer list. All right. This is a great way to do it. If the market's really hot, sometimes this is hard. If you have people that are looking everywhere, it's more difficult, but AI can take the speed bumps out of that. You can tell them, just give them a highlight, right? And send it out there. Now with AI, now you can say, hey, my client is looking at this Zillow lead, paste in the Zillow URL, and then you give them some information on it and say, he's also wanting to find out what's in these cities like this, and it will go look for them. Okay, re-engagement. Let's say that you have a dormant lead. Okay, I use this all the time. Go out and find anybody that I haven't gotten a response from in 30 days and offer them some new value. Okay, hey, you want to go have a cup of coffee? Hey, have you seen these 5 new properties? Okay, are you interested in selling? Anything. It's a reason to say, I have not forgotten who you are. Okay, they can do all of this and so much more. You imagine it and think to yourself, I could do that. AI can do it.
That's what I was talking to another individual about. And I caught myself having that exact same conversation with myself, Michael. Actually, yesterday morning, I was thinking about all this stuff because I'm building out 1 or more AI agents myself. And now I'm at the very beginning stages. So this stuff is very pertinent for my own personal life. Michael talks about it like, because someone talks about like making a cake when they're a professional cake maker. It's simple to him. For the rest of it's a little confusing. But I was thinking about, could I do this? Could I do that? What about that? And the verbiage there in my mind is what really stopped me, because you and my buddy James, both you guys popped in my brain going, Greg, if you can think it, AI can create it. And I'm like, wait a minute. When you really, really think about that, not just like, oh yeah, if I think it, I can make it. No. Seriously. If you say, wonder if, or I wish I had, or wonder if these work together, it will.
Yep.
Just put your thinking cap on. Pause us for half a second. Pause us and just really think and write down 2 things that you would love to see AI do for you, but you have no clue how it's done. Write it down, and then tell us in the comments.
Don't do it yet. Don't do
it yet. Michael said, "Don't do it. Don't do it." If he says, "Don't do it,"
we have a slide for that, Greg.
Okay,
numbers don't lie. Real estate is taking advantage of AI. Okay, 72% of companies now use AI in at least one business function. Of organizations regularly using generative AI, which is the least impactful of AI.
So what's generative? Is that like the
generative AI is chat response?
That's chat. Okay.
68% of realtors are now using AI in their business. Okay. If you are not, you are behind. 66% of agents say they embrace new technology primarily to save time.
So they use a smartphone and Google Maps?
Yeah. It's technology, baby.
Exactly.
Okay. Real estate agents and AI, where things stand, 68. These are the same numbers over again, just so you can kind of see it. The important one here is that we have 82% of clients respond positively to their real estate agents using technology. 82%. 34% of agents are spending between $50 and $250 a month on technology.
I'm in that category. Are you? I know you are.
Well,
You're
I
a little
spend
bit
a
more.
lot more than that.
But
Um,
you have different uses for it. But I mean,
but I have
that's a
different
pretty
uses.
standard amount.
Yep. Okay. So these are just the facts and figures about it. Let's talk about where do you start? Greg and I are
Yeah.
talking about doing this. And one of the things that we want to start doing in this is giving you the power to walk away with something that you can do. So where do you start? No coding requirements. You don't have to know anything. Zapier. Zapier is a trigger mechanism. This lead comes in, this action happens. Claude projects. Build a specialized project that knows how you talk, your voice. This is not your physical voice here on radio. This is your voice and how you sound to your clients. Okay, one of the first things you should build when you're working with Claude is you should connect it to your email. And you think, oh, it's going to check my email and it's going to send and receive email. No, it's going to do one up on that. It's going to go through and see how you write so that it can write like you and it can gain your voice. Okay.
I don't think that's a good idea in my case. Honestly.
Yeah, well, okay. ChatGPT, you can create custom GPTs. Okay, you can, let's say, a great example of this is there is a company that sounds like Yeller. It's a 2-word company, starts with Yeller, has a W as the second, but we'll go into that. KW. KW has built a custom GPT of all of their support materials so that agents can go in and instead of working with a person, they can go in and they can query all of the Keller Williams support documents online. Follow Up Boss, same thing. They're using AI so that you can write response. And one of the things I love about the Follow Up Boss application on the phone is a new lead comes in, you could say, okay, new lead, draft me a response. Boom, it sends it out. Okay, super easy. I don't have to do anything. I know pretty much what it's going to say, and it just gets sent out. These are super easy starting points for agents. Okay, so let's talk about a life of the agent. Okay, you're asleep, your agent isn't. Now, here, we're using the term agent. This is not you as a real estate agent. This is your AI agent. And here we go, Greg. It's 2:14 a.m. There is some geek, maybe he's in another country and the time zones have changed. Maybe he can't sleep, whatever. And he becomes a lead. Okay. Your agent, your AI agent, fires an intro email in your voice, the way you write, within 90 seconds. Okay, Greg, you're going to love this piece. The way that AI agents work, let's say that you wanted to create a video.
I was just going to ask that.
Personalized for that. You could have your AI agent go out and build a video with that person's name and include a link to that video. Okay.
So you can have an AI avatar, saying, hey, good morning, blah, 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 right?
Yep. Okay. The lead is logged automatically, right? You don't have to move it to your CRM. It's going to take the relevant information. Here's the part that I love about AI. While logging that lead, the other thing that AI is going to do is it is going to help you learn more about that lead. Okay, it can go out and Google that person's name and email address, find out if they have a LinkedIn profile, find out if they have a Facebook or an X.com, and they can add that to your lead so that you're getting more information. They can even go out to things like Apollo and find out the company that you work for, and they can populate your CRM so that it becomes valuable to you and you have more information when you wake up. Isn't it great when you're going out to meet a new lead for the first time and your CRM has gone out and found what it thinks that person looks like based on their LinkedIn and their Facebook profile? Yes, sometimes it's wrong, but I would say it's not as much as you would be wrong on your own.
Okay, you could also double check it too as a human.
Yeah, you can double check it. Okay, follow-up task created. Okay, create a reminder to give this person a phone call. Send them an email in 5 days. Send them a text. Maybe those aren't reminders and it just says, I'm going to do this for you.
Yeah.
Okay, and the nice thing about it, is if you are using a CRM like Follow Up Boss that has notes and has other information in there about what you've done, it can say in that 3-day follow-up, hey, Greg, it was really great seeing you out at 123 Happy Lane. I'm super excited about what this home could mean for you. If you need more information now, or you want to get involved in finding out what it would cost you to actually buy this, let me know. Boom. Sends that out. Oh, by the way, all of this scheduling and all of this stuff, it's now few hours later. Who gets up at 7 a.m. anymore?
Me.
You get up, you have a warm lead, you are logged into your CRM, you don't have to do anything, you're ready. All you have to do is make the call.
Well, that doesn't suck, dude. That makes life really
suck at all.
Simple.
And
this can all be programmed into your calendar. So you get up, you rub your eyes, you're like, oh shoot, I got to get up and get moving. I have a client call at 7:15 or whatever.
Yeah. And I just want to point out, Greg, this doesn't require you to know code. Okay, this doesn't require you to be a programmer. The funny part is, and people are always like, I just don't think I can do it. Baloney. You want to know how to do this? Yeah. Jump into Claude and say, I have a need. My need is to do blah, 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 blah. How do I get started? And it's going to tell you exactly what to do. If you are using the Claude desktop app on Windows, Mac, or Linux, and you give it access, it will literally show you how to do it. It will move the cursor for you and click the buttons.
Are you serious right now?
Absolutely.
You are showing me this later. Oh my gosh. Okay.
So how do you get started? Pick just one repetitive task. Pick one thing you do over and over and over. Find a tool that automates it. I'm going to recommend Claude Cowork or Claude Work. If you're a little more technical, start with Claude Cowork. It's got an interface that you're used to.
What is Cowork?
Cowork is control my computer. Okay. Claude by itself is generative AI on steroids. Claude Cowork is do the work for me.
Why wouldn't everybody pick that one? And I'm being really serious.
FUD, fear, uncertainty, doubt.
Oh, yeah,
not willing to try it. Okay. Don't know how to use it and are afraid of the consequences.
Okay. In all honesty, dude, I was honestly seriously I didn't know how to get going on this stuff, and the whole idea that I can type it in like tap. I want to please show me how to do set action go, and then it will then show me how to do it. Because I was beating my head against the wall yesterday, and I came out frustrated and irritated and just in a cranky mood. Now that I know this is amazing.
Okay, Greg, you know what a landing page is, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
of course.
So I had a desire to build landing pages that say, what is your home worth in San Jose? Boom.
Okay.
And I wanted to build a landing page. So that was my task. Build me a landing page that I can host on this hosting provider that is designed to funnel leads into here. Okay. Build it for San Jose. Goes through, Cowork, boom, boom, does it. Here are your files, upload these, do this, do that. Told me everything I needed to do. Okay. Wow. I could have had it do it for me, but I have a very specific environment, so I didn't want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I did next.
Tell me.
Wow. Love the results here. I have these domain names. Okay. What's my home worth in San Jose? What's my home worth in blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm. I said, I have these 50 domains that I want to create landing pages for using the template that you created, but not exactly the same. Go out and create me 50 landing pages.
50 variations of the original.
50 variations of the original.
So could it be like a color change, or is it like verbiage and style?
It did color changes. It did verbiage. It obviously changed the city. It changed the URL. It changed any links on the page.
Wow.
And because I was confident in what it was going to do, I said, now go launch these in AWS for me on my account so that I don't have to do it. And it built me 50 web pages.
Holy crap.
It connected to GoDaddy. It managed some of the DNS. Mm-hmm. I ended up changing the DNS halfway through to another provider which is fine. I did it for a very specific technical reason, but
guys, DNS is what, Michael?
Domain. It's the thing that points the www to the location that you're putting your stuff on the web.
All right. So you got to dumb it down for us. Okay. Bring us down from your
okay.
lofty cloud.
So that's something, a repetitive task.
Okay.
I figured out a way to automate it, and I tested it, and then I ran it. Okay. Now, a few things to keep in mind as we do this. Agents make mistakes. Out of 50, there were 4 pretty significant errors.
Okay.
Okay. The errors revolved around me supplementing content onto the web page and forgetting to put the state.
Okay, so a simple, easy fix.
So it picked the same name city in other areas.
Oh, I know. Okay. It's like Alamo, California versus Alamo, Texas.
Yes.
Okay.
Keep a human in the loop. Okay. If it's client facing, stay in the loop. If it's a landing page, don't worry about it. Okay. Contract language, those things, the nuances, you want to stay in the loop. You want to make sure that the connection that your agent creates is not the connection that your client prefers.
Ooh.
Okay. Where to go next? Check out Zapier. Okay. They have something specific for real estate people. Check out Claude projects. A Claude project is just a bucket where you put things to be similar.
Like an idea?
Like an idea. So I have a project for landing pages.
Oh.
Okay. I have a project for lead response. I have a project for all these things. ChatGPT, custom GPTs. I have thousands and thousands of pages of information I put into a GPT. So when I am looking for data, I can go there and find it. Anthropic Building Agents. Okay. They have a site that will help you build effective agents. Okay. And believe it or not, you should be checking out the NAR Technology Survey every single year. Okay. This survey is amazing, and it's going to help you understand where your clients are coming from and what they value, because that's all that should matter. What do they value? Where are they coming from? And how do you get between where they are coming from and what they value so that you can be the one providing the value?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
This Anthropic thing, I want to back up to Anthropic for very, very quickly. I'm incredibly intrigued by this, by just fully automating, not fully, but again, like you said, keeping the agent involved in certain aspects, but the mundane day-to-day stuff, the grind, we call it silliness of life. You can get away from that and spend more dollar productive time with your clients, face on face, face to face, belly to belly, doing video, talking with your grandma, who cares? But your systems, your company is still running while you're doing something repeatable, something that's not repeatable in regards to building a relationship. So anyways, I'm going to shut up and let you keep going.
Okay. So Greg, I think that the next slide is really our talking point, and we're now 33 minutes into this. I don't want to spend a lot of time on this, but I want to have each one of you, okay, answer this question. Write it down on a piece of paper and a Post-it note and stick it in the center of your monitor so that it reminds you to get started on this. Pick one task that you do every single week, every single day, every single hour, whatever it is. Pick that timeline and figure out how to automate that task. Okay. I don't mean send it over to a virtual assistant in some other country. I mean, use AI. Create your own virtual assistant. If you don't know how, send me an email, Michael at regeeks.com. Send Greg an email, Greg at regeeks.com, and he'll ask me, or he'll ask, somebody to get you the answer. We will figure this out for you on how to get to the next step. We're not gatekeeping information here. This is about trying to get you started. I want everybody doing this. I want everyone being more effective, more efficient, and more powerful in their job so that they can do 2x, 5x, 10x the business, because AI is where it's at.
Yeah.
So, Greg, what's one task that you do every single week that you wish somebody else could handle?
It sounds silly, but I find it quite valuable. Just I like to go onto Facebook and I like to wish everybody a happy birthday as much as I can. Some days I forget, but
Dude.
I love to do like personal little messages because it's your birthday. Why not wish you a happy birthday?
Okay, you could do that really easy. Where do you get the birthday data? From Facebook?
From Facebook.
Okay, so let's just talk real quick. So you could do that in Claude.
Then I would include like, hey, happy birthday, Michael. Hope you have a great day. Hey, check this out. I created this for you as a gift. It's some information about what the market's doing locally and nationally. Thought it might be interesting. Hope you have a good one later. Something, but you throw a little something.
Might be a little long. So there's a couple of ways to do this, though. The way that I would do this is I would use Zapier because Zapier is cheaper on a tokens level to trigger Claude to write a unique message and post it to your Facebook page. Okay, so what do I know about you? From Zapier, I get your birthday. So maybe I trigger this to run one day before your birthday or on your birthday. Claude writes the email and posts it back to their Facebook. Boom. You're in
message or email, whatever, but then to post it onto theirs.
I'm sorry?
It post it onto their page, right?
Onto their timeline. Okay. It's huge. There's absolutely, and that's a simple one, but the amount of time it probably takes you. Now, I'm less inclined to include all the real estate stuff. I think it's about their birthday. Just spit it out there that it's their birthday. 1 or 2 lines.
Okay.
People don't really read, like me, I've got thousands and thousands of people on my LinkedIn that follow me, and they're all like, oh, happy birthday. Just so you all know, it's April 14th. This is our presentation. My birthday is on Thursday. It's April 16th, day after tax day.
Yay!
I could always tell if it was a good tax year or not based on the gifts.
So it's 2 days and it's your birthday.
Yep.
Happy pre-birthday, buddy. See, I already got my chatbot already moving.
And I am betting every single one of you, I'm challenging you. Find somebody whose birthday is coming up, write an agent that sends them a birthday well wish, and run with it. See how it works, and then set it loose. You can always shut it down later if you find it is taking over the world, but hey.
Yeah, but so what I was thinking after you said it, I think that the adding any kind of like, hey, look at me thing on their birthday wish, I think that's a bad move. Like it's a horrible move.
Horrible.
Like
terrible.
Ferocious. Like talk about look at me moment. Yeah. But maybe in 2 days you can remind the bot to go back and say, hey, Michael, so yours is in 2 days. This is the 14th, so 16th. And on the 18th, I have the bot go back out. Hey, Michael, hope you had a wonderful birthday. Hey, I just built this and I wanted to see what you think about it. Is this something that you would read? Anyways, brother, good. Hope you had a great birthday. Bye. And send that out. And then you can put a drip, campaign messenger out to folks. Not a ton, but do the birthdays, and that will build and multiply quickly. So I don't know if that's sustainable within Facebook because you only wish people or contact so many messages per day, right?
Yeah, but some of these you can work around that, right? If you know their Facebook, you might know their LinkedIn, and sometimes there's other ways to reach out to people. So
just get a message out. Okay.
Yep. Now, the other thing you can remember is that's a direct message. You can respond. You could do your Facebook thing isn't really a direct message. Maybe you post on their wall, but anyway. Okay. So the agents who win in the next 5 years won't be replaced by AI. Okay. You're not going to take the people out of this business, period. Okay. But the agents, the real estate agents who learn to use AI will be the ones left standing. Okay.
Well, I think it goes for pretty much almost anything.
Yeah.
I mean, look at any business. Look at any, if you're single, right? You can create a profile, put your parameters in of the human being you're looking to connect with, and then it could, send some messages and start a conversation, for the first couple. I mean, I'm just thinking outside the box here.
Just so that it's out there, it is April 14th, 2026, and Greg is currently single.
Yes, I am.
So this handsome gentleman over 6 feet tall
6'5", thank you.
6'5", has a very nice car, drives around. He's very polite. He's going to open the door and he's going to buy you dinner. If you are looking for a date or some information on sales or technology or want to become the best real estate agent you could be, it's Greg at regeeks.com. Do not miss this opportunity to pick up Greg.
Oh, so
all right. So, Greg, I'm going to challenge every one of you out there. And I tend to offer this. I've got a free gift for those of you that send me an email and say, I tried this agent this week. I don't care if it worked or didn't. Try one agent this week. Send me a note, Michael at regeeks.com, and I am going to send you a copy of my book, and that's an actual paper version, not the digital version. You can fall asleep or use my book to start fire if you need to. I won't include matches. And for the first 50 people, I will include a $5 Starbucks gift card, which will almost buy you a cup of coffee these days, because it's crazy. But
it is.
That's on the thing. Michael at regeeks.com. If you can't remember that, Greg at regeeks.com. You send it to one of us and tell us that you tried this agent, and you're welcome to lie to us to get the gifts. But I encourage you, try creating an agent. And if you get stuck, send me an email. If you need help, send me an email. If you can't figure out what agent to make, you need to analyze your business better.
So we have Dawn, and she has been a longtime friend of mine. Dawn, wonderful to see you, my beautiful friend. She says she's in. She's gonna try this.
That is awesome, Donna. I look forward to it. And honestly, guys, if you get stuck, okay, send me an email.
Yeah.
You can reach out to Michael at RE Geeks, Greg at RE Geeks. You can also feel free to reach out to Michael at Support Geeks or Help Desk at Support Geeks, which is my support company, and we will take care of you and make sure that you get the agent that you want.
Guys, do it. I dare you to make more money.
Greg, 42 minutes. I feel like that was a great show. I feel like I talked a lot. So I'm going to let you take us home.
Well, thank God you took us on a road trip. I'll just kick it on in the driveway at the end here. But I'm really thankful, in all honesty, all jokes aside, for the opportunity for you to be and talk to people about this in real talk. I personally took away stuff from this and really took away a blockade. So hopefully this worked for you guys as well. So take this, use this, please. I implore you, do this. Please do this. Your business will thank you. Your spouse will thank you. Your kids will thank you. I mean, shit, your goldfish will thank you. Go. Start today. All right, guys, we're out of here. Follow, like, subscribe to everything we put out there. And if there is a guest or a topic we should cover, let us know at Greg at RE Geeks, Michael at RE Geeks, independent of each other on that one. But get an email out. We'll get a guest on. Love you guys. Boom. Peace. Until next time, we're gone.